Hello there, I'm Aldra Hill, and welcome to some Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn. It is recently updated, so I'm going to play a new series in this modern-day mod of Hearts of Iron. And since I've been playing Switzerland in Kaiserreich, I thought, why not bring back Switzerland in the modern time, and stop them from being a neutral, boring nation, and instead being an awesome, amazing nation. Because, obviously, Adolf Ogle. His name is Adolf Ogi. Look at this guy. Obviously, Switzerland is going to be amazing. So let's do it. Alright, let's just get rid of the stability messages about the stability system. The party support system through national parties. Oh, keep track of what citizens think of political parties right now. Oh, is this new? It'll not be easy to convince the voters of revolutionary new idea. Countries automatically dynamically receive these drifts of popularity by pressing the button below. What? Alright. Oh, I see. I get it. Alright, so let's take a look at our country. So... I just love this guy's face. He's so happy to be in charge. I'm so important. National spirit, political system of Switzerland. They have a unique political system. It's the only country in the world that is a semi-direct democracy. Citizens can change the constitution via referendum and can veto laws and pass laws via referendum. That's a lot of times using the word referendum. Its implication for politicians because people can make the policies either way. Ooh, constantly in government together. So we lose political power, gain unity, and gain democratic crap. And neutral foreign policy, joint faction tension limit, send volunteers, and guarantee, because we are craven. Yeah, we are. Alright, and, let's use the Islamist party of 0%. Adolf Ogi. That's amazing. So we start with, what do we got? We got a couple tank, 2 modern tanks, and 6 mountaineer divisions. So our armored brigade is tanks and light mechanized, with 1 mechanized, with full support. And our standard infantry brigade is some mountains with light mechanized units with decent support. It's pretty good. Only 44k total infantry available, manpower rather. It's not great. Why are we so low? Limited. Oh my god, I forgot. Limited only gives you 1.5%. Oh, that's sad. That's so sad. Oh no. Well, extensive conscription would give us almost double and a half what we have available. So we would actually gain 200,000 men for going to extensive, but of course we have to be at war to do that, and factor out production and training time. Okay, so these are our national focuses. It's pretty in-depth, the new Swiss focus tree. It is quite decent. I mean, look at this. I love it. So obviously the first thing you go is you go strengthen the government to begin reforms and changes necessary to our nation. The general focus of this is, what are we gonna do? So, basically, we have a couple choices. We can go join the United Nations and kind of get involved in the international politics, or we can go the Mountain Fortress. If we join the United Nations, again, we get some choices. We can get economic independence, join the Schengen Agreement and basically be a happy little EU camper, or maintain border controls. We can have international neutrality and condemn factionalism and basically defensive, make a Swiss protection league and invite Liechtenstein and Austria into the Alpine Republic. Now, I think that is unification, so I think that does mean I actually become the head of a brand new nation of the Alpine Republic, which would be Austria, Liechtenstein. Is this Liechtenstein? Where's Liechtenstein? What is a Liechtenstein? I don't know what a Liechtenstein is. Is that something I should know? Liechtenstein. Oh. There's a tiny little country there. Alright, I'm learning some geography today. Or we can go seek NATO membership and basically join the US in NATO, get NATO investments. I love this focus. The end of Switzerland. We basically get divided, and we basically turn into France, Germany, or Italy, and we just die. This will result in game over. So, Swissmalization, and then we can go threaten Liechtenstein. So we should simply integrate them into our nation, send out the ultimatum, and then threaten Austria. So that's pretty cool. So we can actually get Austria and basically just conquer them. And so we would be a Switzerland that's just this. So basically I can choose between being a part of the NATO faction and being a big Switzerland, being independent and being an Alpine Republic, or sit quietly and hope everything goes okay. I can also get some political bonuses, stability, boring. Boring. No one cares. Guns for the population. Okay, let's take a look at Mountain Fortress. So this is separate from United Nations. So I get lose political power, but I get defensive preparations. Look at that. Infantry equipment bonuses, civilian factories. Wait, what? Oh, I can get both of these. Okay, cool. Decryption, extra factories, Ideology drift and forts everywhere. Secure borders and extra factories. Okay, so is that just literally stand there quietly and hope everything goes okay? All right. And then there's the CERN project. Oh, research time and research slot. That's pretty nice. Ooh, look at these civilian factories. Wow, that's actually 3 civilian factories from a focus in a small nation. That's good. Some experience, research bonus, doctrine. The glorious navy of Switzerland. After I've conquered some land. Alright, so basically that's my choices. What should I do? Well, first of all, strength of the government. I think we should actually go CERN project first, because that just seems to be the most intelligent thing. The thing is that if I join NATO, I'm going to have to be the same goddamn faction as everybody. And I really don't want to do that. I want to conquer the world. So, I don't want to be a part of NATO. Smelly old NATO. Even though that does give me the most ability to conquer stuff. So perhaps we should try and go the Alpine Republic. So international neutrality. I quite like this idea. And the Swiss Protection League. Founding our own alliance. I really hope... Yeah. Ah, there we go. Yeah. It should... Yeah, the unification of our great nation. So I should be able to found the Alpine Republic. Okay, cool. I think we're going to go down that route. And we also get some defensive efforts or threaten Liechtenstein. Wait, what? Oh, I can do one of these. So then I can go additional defensive efforts and get division defense and military factory. And basically just build shit tons of forts on our borders and defend it like crazy against NATO. And build mountain units. That's our plan, and I like it. Oh, look at the text screen. It's so cool. I love the text screen in this game. It's really amazing. So production efficiency retention. Enables building steel and aluminium and construction speed. Great. Over here, radar station, encryption, decryption, and encryption. Oh, wow. This is make sure we have things that are researched intelligently. So we're actually super behind on mechanized, which is not great. And then we have our doctrines. And I think superior firepower is definitely what we're going to want here. Though we are going to be using a lot of motorized mechanized. So perhaps... Shock and awe, soft attack, recon. I think actually Blitzkrieg might be best. It's actually let's go Mobile Warfare Doctrine. I mean it's armor. Problem is we're not really gonna be going super tank heavy. Actually, I guess we are because we're not exactly gonna have much population. So let's go Mobile Warfare Doctrine. And also want to make sure we're staying up to date with everything we can. So there's planes we could grab. And our factories, let's take a look at them. So let's get some civilian factories over here. We only have 4. Oh, no. Alright, let's take a look what an infantry brigade requires. It requires 7,000 manpower, whereas a tank requires 6,200. The thing is that though I will really like going full mechanization, Mountaineers are stupid good because of that mountain bonus, you know? They are really, really nice. So it does require a fair amount of supplies. Oh dear. Alright, let's get some modern equipment and some support equipment and oh god, we're also gonna need mechanized and light mech. Oh my god. I mean the reserve brigade is a bit easier and weaker. Let me do these. We actually don't have any reserve brigade. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Alright. So I need tank, support, motorized, light mechanized mech. I need everything, and I do not have the tanks for this. Oh dear. Well, let's start getting some motorized. No, we don't want motorized. Okay, fine. Let's just keep up that. I really don't want to have to build anything else just yet. We have no ability to make basic training. So let's just stand quietly. So 5 new council members in their ranks. Good for you. Adolf Ogi becomes president. It's in a position that switches between the 7 members of the Swiss Federal Councils in annual cycles. In the right-wing populist Swiss Party's faction. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, political power 5 and reactionary party popularity. Okay. What kind of generals we got? Some pretty... They're all terrible. They're just all terrible. But organization first. Oh, all guard. Lame. Some decent stats here. Engineer, river attack. Panzer bus, mountaineer. There we go. So this is definitely going to be interesting. Somewhat. So we're going to be able to get Austria and kind of annex them, which is cool. I think the rush is going to be to rush Austria. If we're going to even try and do anything, we got to rush Austria like mad. But that means 1, 2... 1, 2... God, which one do I need? So one... And I actually need one of the following. Well, I'd rather declare into Swiss neutrality. So, wait, 1, 2, 3... I don't want EU membership. What? Wait, what? Ah, that's okay. So if I want to go international neutrality and Swiss Protection League, I have to go economic independence, international neutrality. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 focuses, each 70 days. Oh man, that's a long time. That's 8 times 7. That's like a large amount of... It's a large number of time. 8 times 70. I'm not very good at maths, it turns out. It's about 506 days, so a bit over almost 2 years, really. Plus the focus gem I'm already doing. Once I got CERN project, I definitely want these 3 factories. Because, oh man, those factories. The Egyptian government is informed that the global community is forced to successfully occupy the contested Haib Triangle, which Egypt has long-standing disputes. Ooh. Well, that's nice. And we're going to kind of stand here and wait for a while. But we're going to get a lot of factories, so that's good. In fact, wait, why do we now have 7 factories? Maybe I should be building military factories for a bit. I don't know. Well, let's get some civilian factories, because I'm going to need a lot of civilian factories. Let's at least build 2 civilian factories. Oh, construction speed. Could you stop? Stop. Just stay still. Sit quietly. Shush. And considering when we take Austria, it's going to be a very interesting time because there's going to be a lot of places that are going to be very angry against us, and we're going to need a huge amount of soldiers. But Austria should be able to get us some good stuff too. Unfortunately, we are of course still on civilian economy. So those decisions apply to join the EU. Heavily regulated. So lightly regulated, give us extra population and consumer goods. Lame. Alright, immigration policy, yeah. Moderate taxes. I love the fact you can just change everything in terms of even taxes. I mean, that's just crazy. Alright, political... Oh my god, look at these political advisors. Alright. That's just complicated. Popularities. This is new. Progressives. Okay. 2. National circumstances. So we have a negative birth rate, which decreases our population, our research time, and our consumer goods factories. And we have high stability, which is again consumer goods factories minus 7%. So that's cool because we are stupid stable. The Algiers Agreement. Wait, what? Eritrea and Ethiopia have been at war since '98. Really, have they? When border disputes between two countries exploded military conflict. 300,000 Ethiopians against 158 Eritreans. 170,000 dead. They generally achieved military victory. 40% disputed regions in blah 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 blah. The ceasefire was signed in the midst of 2000, and the Algiers peace agreement will be finalized. Hooray! Good for you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Okay. So now we kind of just stand quietly and wait. I mean, this is the problem with Millennium Dawn, is there is a bit of a waiting period because you don't really have a lot you can do. However, I'm making a decent amount of political power. Airline scan. Oh, good. I love these. So we'll put an end to this. Lose political power but gain stability bonuses. Where's the stability? How do I see my stability? I actually don't remember. Is it here? Well, how do I see my individual... Oh, I think you actually can't... Can you actually not see it? It's kind of irritating. Alright. So we got our CERN project, which will give us 3% research time, and then we'll get our 3 civilian factories, and then we're going to go right down to the Alpine stuff. It's just going to take a long time. But those 3 civilian factories are going to be very nice. Oof, baby. I just wish we had more military factories. And what are the ways we can get military factories? So there are some on the mountain fortress, which is nice. But that's all about being independent, so I don't care about that. Israeli forces retreat from southern Lebanon. All right. Let's just make sure we got all the things we want researching. It's important to make sure that, like, for example, right here, look at this. Our mechanized units are not up to scratch. We're going to build up a nice reserve of support equipment and infantry equipment, and then we can start to replace them with the more up-to-date tanks. once they are researched. Because we really don't have any equipment to spare, so it's, to do anything with. It's pretty sad, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. We're going to build up a nice reserve of that, and then we'll change our factories over to be recruiting tanks and stuff, and we can get a couple divisions that way. And Austria will build a few divisions as well. Not many, but some. Japan embraces the path of war. Oh, boy. And Israel refuses the Golan negotiations. No. And unfortunately, we cannot do extensive conscription unless 30% war tension, but that will happen in a couple of years' time, so it's okay. So let's take a look at Japan. What actually happens with Japan in terms of their focus tree? So they go path of war. Yes, that's what they've done. Whoa, recruit population factor. That's nice. Adopt Article 9. Some stuff happens. Oh, justify work all time. Minus 950%. So everything would take like a day. The future of Japan. Defensive. Aggressive strategies. There we go. Warrior state. Oh. Allegiance to the emperor. New imperial society. And claims on Korea. Mobilized population. Gain mass mobilization. Wow. That's amazing. 15% factory output and 30% recruitable population factor and go to extensive. That's cool. Subjugate Korea, China, and colonize Southeast Asia. Russia goes to war. Oh, it's the Chechnya, yeah. Wow. So decisive. And now we'll get those 3 civilian factories so we can kind of use our time a bit better. Oh, nice. Okay, let's get light tanks as well. Look at that. So Russia's declared war on Chechnya, obviously. What's America's focus tree in this war? I saw recently a YouTuber that I do watch and I quite like a lot, the Rambler, who did a challenge, well, he was challenged to do the challenge, which I like. Oh god, it's got a bunch of researches. To do an AI-only game, and basically you just fucking sit there and watch it for ages, and you just comment and spectate on the AI. I mean, that would be kind of boring, but I do kind of like the idea. In a way, that's what playing Millennium Dawn is like completely, because you literally have nothing to do while you're waiting for your focus trees to complete. That's the problem with Hearts of Iron. There's just not enough other things to do. I remember when the game was first being released, they talked about like there's so much stuff you could do as Germany while waiting for World War II to kick off. You could send off volunteer forces. It's like, cool, I can send 2 tanks to Spain. Thanks. The Kursk submarine disaster has sunk. Oh no. And it's just like, there's just not enough to do when the war begins, other than just build your shit and watch. Uncle Sam needs you. Wow. Do they get any kind of aggressive stuff? Oop, I have another tech. Because it kind of looks like they don't. The Sydney Olympics. How nice. Basically, it's just making things better. But there's no way to, like, invade people. Deregulation, regulation. Revive Michigan. If only that easy. Ah, here we go. So, status quo, political gerrymandering, all that good stuff. Oh, hang on. I got a crap ton of thingy here that I'm not using. Early mobilization's not happening. We can get a theorist. Let's get a political advisor. My god, there are a lot here. Civilian factory construction speed, that could be good. I'd prefer just a flat construction speed, to be honest. Ooh, consumer goods reduction. Factory output, ooh, no. Military factory construction speed. And the most of it's just the rest of the stuff's just political. Alright, let's get the civilian factory construction speed. Where is it? There it is. It also has a bonus to refineries, so that's cool. Wait, power plants. Oh, there we go. So we can get power plants. God, look at the US focus tree, though. Jesus. I'll look at that in a second. Hang on. Hang on. Oops. Okay, so there's no real point in doing... I mean, research time reduction is pretty cool, but I don't really care about that, so let's go strengthen the government. Given reforms necessary, we need to strengthen our administration. Alright, cool. So let's take a look at this. US. Let's take a look. So Republican ideals. Ooh. The Anglo-Saxon economic principles. Okay, there is a lot of research stuff. Oh no, a ship exploded. Allow me to write home and cry. Okay, there we go. Okay. Weaken this. Ah, here we go. So political revolution, question the Constitution. We can honor the Confederacy, establish a state religion, nationalistic sentiment, nationalistic constitution, new foreign policy, recolonize Liberia and the Philippines. It's a bit lame. Or we can go attack the financial system. Does this mean you go like, wait, ban the Republican Party, ban the Democratic Party? 5-year plan, flames of revolution. Ooh, warring in Mexico, France, and Japan. That's pretty cool. Diplomacy. Oh, wow, that tree is insane. Diplomacy, Asia. U.S. military assistance, U.S. military. War on Russia. Yes. Strengthen ties to Russia, invite Russian companies. No, I want to fight people. That's what you want to do. The Americas. Avenge 1812. Puppet against Canada and Mexico. Destroy the South Socialists. Oh my god, that's amazing. Build the wall. Fuck's sake. And then Middle East stuff. Nice. Alright, so there's actually a lot to do for America. I've never actually played America in this. I should totally do it. Looks really fun, actually. Oh, I'll build ships. That's a great idea. Let's go battlefield support. Do George W. Bush won the election. Things are decently researched, which is great. Modern support weapons, and again we have tons of political power. Not really a lot to do with it, but that's okay. Good military head, chief of navy, chief of air force. Ooh, chief of industry actually. Yeah, civilian factory construction speed, nice, and factory output. Nice, 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 nice. Awesome. All right, and then we're just gonna keep on waiting. We're gonna keep on waiting, guys. And then eventually we'll become amazing. So straight to the government, and now we're gonna go join. Unfortunately, we're gonna end up going join the United Nations. Oh, do we have to join the United Nations? Ah, yes, I do have to. Because international neutrality requires economic independence or seek support. Because if I want to go Swiss, I want to go Swiss Protection League, and that requires either of these two, right? But this one requires seek EU membership. This one requires economic independence. So I could go economic independence, international neutrality, and then go Swiss Protection League. But I can't not join the EU. No, it's okay. I don't have to join you, but I have to join the United Nations. Alright, let's do it. Again, that gives me loads of political power. It's alright. Everything's going to be fine. Does France have the ability to invade me? Empower the National Front. Ooh. Frexit. Frexit. What a name. Glories of Vichy. The Rhine. Hey, look at that. No goals against me, actually. No one cares about the Swiss. Well, more fool them. More fool them. God, we're making tons of equipment. Plan is to build up a really nice reserve, and then we can start moving over once we have more of those factories. Build a couple factories, and then we'll start getting some mill factories over here. There we go. Keep on going, boys. So economic independence. So funnily enough, we can actually also go maintain border controls as well, which gives us more political factories. And we get factory output 10%, which is nice. And again, we can get another dude. So political advisor. Factory output reduction. Let's get the one that builds stuff. We have a lot of political power. It's basically just doing nothing. So war industrialist. So we can get some improved factory construction speed. All right. So, I mean, it's not the greatest progress so far. I mean, it's 2001 and we've not really done anything other than gain more population. But that's okay, you know? It's not a big deal. We're going to join the United Nations, and then we're going to... ooh, formation playing. We need to kind of keep up with tech as well. I really don't want to fall behind on tech. Join the United Nations, and then we'll start going down the routes of getting the Alpine Republic, and basically we'll have a nice big country there. Oh, the reason they refused to join after World War II, which is especially weird considering the UN's main seat in Europe is in Geneva. Really? Cool. It's fine. And now we'll just go... So we want economic independence. Is that right? Because we do not want EU membership. However, we would be able to get rid of neutral foreign policy. I don't give a shit about neutral foreign policy. I don't care about that at all. And we want the Swiss Protection League. So, economic independence. Cool. Alright, so in the next episode, we will start going down the routes of Alpine leadership, and we will gain a lot of really nice factories that way, as well as a lot of really good supplies, which is going to allow us to have a few years of really good and powerful industrialization, and become amazing. So, make sure you check out all the other series I have on my channel. Do also leave me a like and a comment in the video. Let me know what you think of the series so far. I would love to hear your feedback, because it's great to hear, and you can also check out my Patreon if you want to support the channel further. I was Aldrich, and I'll continue to be, and this has been some Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn, playing as Switzerland. Bye-bye.